Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play our very first game of the Steam game demo. Today we're going to play Firekeep. This is a city builder where you're building on specific tiles, and in the tiles you're trying to combine different production chains. It feels, well, so you know how Dorf Romantic is sort of like a relaxing city builder where we just place tiles? This feels like that, but instead of it being more relaxing, it's actually more complex and more interesting because you're doing the production chain. So it's a kind of like going in the opposite direction when it comes to a city builder. So let's begin. So this is our map, and here we have our starting port, our fireplace. In order to win, you need to upgrade it to level 5. The upgrade you can see over here, it's called Firelight. Now when you click on these different tiles, you can see what the tile is currently producing. So this tile, for example, is giving me plants and water. Then click on it and I can upgrade it. If I know I have plants and water, I can turn it into a garden. Or if I know I have plants, water, and trees, I can turn it into a logging camp. Now this doesn't give me anything. This is a forest. And actually it spreads water and trees to adjacent tiles, but it doesn't have it itself. So we're going to actually place a logging camp here because it should have the trees from this forest. So here we have our garden. Now our logging camp, we could upgrade it if we were to get some just regular food. We might be able to turn it into a herbalist, which would give me advanced food. Or if we can get tools, I can turn it into a sawmill. Or if I can get villagers, I could turn it into a shelter, which will give me a lot of wood. Alright, so I think I'm going to make this a garden, and I'm going to send the food over here, which will allow me to turn this into herbalist, which means that I can now produce advanced food. So this is now upgraded, and this now produces an advanced food. Now if I give it even more food, I can turn it into a pharmacy. Now this garden here also got automatically upgraded because if you have a garden and you give it tools, you upgrade it to the next level. So it's now a pasture, and I could upgrade it even more if I were to give it more. I would need to give it more either tools, villagers, or wood. Now if you hover over this, you can see what you're producing and what you're using. So on the left you see the things that can go inside it, on the right the thing it's producing. Now because it's all darkened, it means that it's all being used up. If I had anything left over, I would be able to move it somewhere else. Now here I'm going to build something that gives me villagers, so shantytown. This is important because you need to send villagers into your campfire in order to be able to upgrade it. So here we have our shantytown. Now shantytown is making villagers. Now I can either send these villagers back into this pasture, which will turn it into a circus and will give me entertainment, or I can send these villagers into the campfire, which will then turn it into a settlement. I'm actually going to grab the villagers and send them over to the pasture. Now one tip for the developer here is when you have to make this choice, the game pauses. And that's not great because sometimes I might want to build something else here that I'm going to need the villagers for, but because it pauses, it doesn't actually finish it here. So here I got one set of villagers, but I actually need 2 in order to be able to upgrade it. So in order to get 2, I need to either make this produce even more villagers by, for example, turning it into a neighborhood, or I can try to build another shantytown. So if I wanted to turn it into, let's say, school would already give me 2 villagers. Let's turn it into a neighborhood. So let's get one more garden up here. Do we not have water here? I think it's gonna be fine. Send it into a garden. I think it's gonna give us enough water. Yeah. So we bring the food here, which means this will turn into a neighborhood. I have one more set of villagers, which I'm gonna move here back into this pasture. So now this should upgrade into a circus. Now again, this is not upgrading yet because I have to make the resource choice, and this is the thing I was talking about. It's not great because what if I wanted to upgrade the circus again? We learned that you actually can't do that because you can only do 3 upgrades at a maximum, but that's it. I could upgrade this garden into an orchard, or I could send it back to this settlement. I'm gonna put it into the orchard, into this orchard, so I can get just more food, because that will help me to turn this into possibly a district. So let's do it over there. Now we're gonna upgrade both of these things. So here we are now at highest level, we have a circus. And you can see that I have these 2 entertainment points that I could send to somewhere. But you can only send to neighboring tiles. That's something to keep in mind. And then this city would need, I would need, if I wanted to get more villagers so I could upgrade this main spot, I'm going to need advanced food. So I would need to turn this into something that gives me advanced food. I could try to turn it into a bakery and then from bakery maybe get advanced food. So for that I'm going to need tools and I guess like materials. So how do we get materials? I think we'll start by getting a work yard. Work yard is going to need villagers though. I'm gonna try. Let's get a work yard. Yeah, if I can turn it into a mine, I'll be able to get these materials that I need. So for that, I need a regular sort of wood set. What gives me wood? Another work yard, that's not really gonna give me wood. I guess a logging can? Sure, let's get a logging can. That will give me wood, which I can bring over to the work yard to turn it into a mine. Yeah, so again, I can choose. I could bring the wood here to make this a marketplace. I don't want to do that. Here to turn this into... I want to do a bakery. Yeah, into a plantation meat and all that. So we're definitely going to move this here to the work yard. Now the work yard is going to get upgraded to a mine. And I've sent the stuff over. So here we are now upgraded to, oh, bakery is the highest? That's not great, because I thought it was going to give us advanced food, it doesn't. The mine though. If I give the mine this wood, I could get even more raw materials. Or I could give the wood here and try to gain that marketplace. And I can't hover over this right now to see what this makes, which is another suggestion I would love to see, because I don't know what this makes, so I don't know what I have here to be ready for. But I guess I'm just going to take this wood here and bring it over there. And we're going to upgrade this into a mine. Now this is telling me to make as a resource choice. But nobody wants this. What happens if I send it? I'm not really sure. I guess I send it to both of them, but nobody wants this. Yeah, so this is a problem because it's now here, but it cannot be used to upgrade this. Okay, let's try to get another shantytown. We're gonna need to upgrade this fireplace. But yeah, this is a problem. Like, we need to be some way to sort of move through the resources, I guess. Right, so we're getting one set of villagers. Now, in order to upgrade this, I'm gonna need some more food. So let's build another garden. Give them food, and then send the villagers into the firelight. Okay. Here, I'm gonna send the people over here, and now we can upgrade this into a settlement. Now we are getting some more things. We need some extra tools because we already have the advanced food, or we have this advanced liquid or whatever that is. But for that we would need stuff from the mine, but I don't know if this counts because while we do have it here, we can actually send it anywhere further. So I think we might actually need to build a the bottom town square instead of the top one, because I don't think the top one would work. We could try to see if I can build a mine here to see if it would work, like just for fun, but I don't think it would. Like if I were to turn this into a work yard and then that into a mine, would that work? I don't think so, but we'll try. Oh, the tools could turn into this sawmill, the paper mill, sure. Like that. And we need wood. Okay, great. Now this is now a mine again. Now I'm gonna send this down here to upgrade whatever this is. So I'm not supposed to get tools. I like these kind of tools. I guess it's like production work or something. Ooh, no, I guess I'm not making that. I guess I mischecked that. I'm not making that. Not making these tools. Turn into jewelry or foundry, but it's not going to be quite helpful. Alright, so we need advanced food. No, we have to upgrade food. We need these sort of tools or production. How can I make tools or production? So from the logging, we can't get there through mine. We might be able to get there through the sawmill. No, we would actually need tools in order to make tools. That doesn't work. Neighborhood? Turn into all sorts of stuff, but not really. Something? Let's start from the logging camp. Here, boys. If I could just get this type of food, I guess. Maybe this is herbs actually. Not that. So actually now I need advanced food to move into this. Okay, so let's just do advanced food first. Turns out we were able to change this. We can't use the one from the city, but we could at least do this. Yeah. I have medicine, herbs. Okay. Can I cancel? Sorry, I didn't say if I can cancel. Like, I would love to take this thing that I just gave into the herbs and actually move them over to somewhere else, but it doesn't allow me to do so. Either way, we need to upgrade this into a farm steed, so I need something that gives me tools, which is quite easy. I just need a workyard. And then I'm gonna bring the tools over there in order to get my advanced food, which I can then bring into the normal food. I don't really care about it. I'll give it here to the herbalist, but the advanced food needs to go into the city, and now the city is upgraded into a town square. Now at this point we need entertainment, which is great because we got a circus, but we can't actually move the stuff from the circus over here. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting, but we could get, yeah, we would need like science and war. So I could get the war from the arsenal part by just getting more villagers into the wine, and then we'll need to figure out how to get science also by, for example, making a sawmill into a paper mill. So here, oh, or I could turn this into a pharmacy also. So I would need, I would just need, this is not advanced food, this is like, I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. Oh, I could also get entertainment from apothecary. Something I would want here. Entertainment and marketplace is also something to like turn it into a jeweler, but for that we need this sort of special type of food. Which is still this one, right? Yeah, okay, so it's just this one. So we need to turn this into a estate. Look at, if I turn it into a mill, I can get both advanced wood and immediately money for the marketplace. So turn it into a mill. Now this thing is degrading because it's not getting the thing it requires. It actually needs people in order to work well. I need a mine. I'm gonna need another mine here. So let's just turn this into a logging camp and give these people the stuff so that I can turn this into a mine again. That's what I need. Right, this is now a mine. And we need, I want to turn it into a mill. So we're gonna need tools and then the materials. Advanced food will go. We don't need advanced food. You could use advanced food for either a pharmacy or apothecary, so sure. Okay, so we turn it into a pharmacy apparently. So we are now sending science into the city. So now I just need to turn this into the arsenal thing, for which I should only need people, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Like I could just upgrade this into a district or a marketplace, for which I just need food. I actually have the advanced the herbs, so I just need a regular garden here. And we'll turn it into a district, and then this will allow us to get people, which we need for what again? For this mine. Okay. So get me people. Hey, I should have gotten more people. I think I did the wrong thing. Alright, well, I guess we'll get people from elsewhere. Alright, still, all we need... So now we're getting money. And we're getting science. Okay. So you need people. So let me just build you a completely regular fancy town. It can be a little confusing sometimes to see what is this. Yeah, you can see here that I'm missing the arsenal there. So we're gonna move the people here. And we need one more set of people. For which I either need to build, like really anything. You need wood, food, or tools. If I turn it into a pasture, you're gonna give me tools. So let's get a forest here. Logging camp, and then this is gonna give me tools, which we'll send over here. My voice got lost in that one, sorry. Alright, you should now be giving me... Wait, food. I don't care about food. I wanted tools, but I get food is fine as well. Guess we'll send the tools here as well. Yes. You should now be getting enough to turn it into an arsenal? Or do I need to bring the people there? I'm not sure. Okay, I have enough people there. Here, let's just send some people there, for example. Why not? And then this is gonna upgrade and give me the thing that I need. And here you need... to give you extra wood, turn it into marketplace, sure. Yeah. And now this is upgraded to a beacon. Alright. And this is how we finish our very first island. So yeah, so it's very much about figuring out how to move everything in the right way. It's quite fun. There's some UI things, but obviously this is a demo, so it's fine. That would help... that are needed to make it a bit more clear, but it's just a really fun game. I like it. There's a lot of potential. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards Dark Formatic or some other games to play on this channel. I'll see you there. Bye bye!